The thumbnail for the YouTube video was sort of a clickbait, but it's not completely false either. Have you ever thought about how you talk to AI? Like, do you say please and thank you when you ask ChatGPT a question? Well, it turns out that being polite to AI could be costing millions of dollars. Not for you, but for the companies behind these tools. Interesting, right? And you might have a lot of questions now. Well, we'll cover everything one by one in this video. Why people are polite to AI, whether you really need to keep using these words, and why does it cost so much? It all started with this tweet from Sam Altman. He responded to a user's question on how much money OpenAI spent on electrical costs from users typing in please and thank you in their chatbots, to which he replied tens of millions of dollars. I know what you're thinking. Why does saying please to AI cost so much? AI is smart, really smart. It's like a genius student who's read everything on the internet. But that intelligence takes power. Massive data centers that run non-stop, doing trillions of calculations and using tons of energy. Therefore, every extra word, like please, is one more piece of data the system has to compute. Multiply that by millions of users and you've got a serious bill. For example, if you write please explain quantum physics, that extra word is one more token to process. Though it has cost the company tens of millions, Sam Altman called it money well spent, because I think he believes that it helps humans and AI get along better. So why are people polite to AI in the first place? Saying please isn't logical with AI, but it's deeply human. A 2024 survey found 67% of US and 70% of UK users are polite to chatbots. Therefore, we're treating machines like people, often out of habit or caution. For example, when they ask why, 80 to 83% said it's just because they wanted to be nice. It's how your parents taught you to say please when you're asking for something. It's a habit that sticks, even with a computer. But here's the funny part. 17 to 18% admit they worry about a robot uprising. Better stay on the AI's good side, right? And get this, people are getting more polite over time. Compared to a survey 3 months earlier, politeness went up 3% in the US and 11% in the UK. It's like the more we use AI, the nicer we get. Have you ever said please to Siri or ChatGPT? I bet you have. So which camp are you in? A habitual polite typer or polite out of fear? Let me know in the comments. Could please be the secret sauce for better AI answers? Turns out it might. We know AI doesn't have feelings, but studies show that how we phrase prompts affects its responses. Therefore, being polite may actually help you get better results. For example, researchers from Waseda University found that polite prompts like "Could you please explain this?" got higher quality responses from AI. One study even showed up to 30% better accuracy when you're polite. Think of it like this. If you're rude to a waiter, they might not care as much about your order. But if you're nice, they'll go the extra mile. AI seems to work a bit like that too. Another study from Google DeepMind showed that saying stuff like take a deep breath and solve this step by step helps AI do better at math problems. Weird, right? But it's not just about AI. Being polite might make you better too. Experts like Sherry Turkle from MIT say that staying polite to AI keeps us nice to real people. Plus, a study found that people who are polite to AI often have better emotional intelligence, like being a better listener or team player. So maybe saying please to ChatGPT could make you a nicer friend. So next time you need a tricky answer, try adding please and see what happens. But wait, do we even need to be polite? There's no one right answer. It's up to you. On one side, being polite might get you better answers and make you a better person. It's easy. Just toss in a please or thanks. Plus, with studies showing up to 30% better results, it could be worth if you're asking AI for help with homework or work stuff. But on the flip side, if you see AI as just a tool, why waste the words? It's not going to cry if you're rude. And hey, if it saves OpenAI a few bucks, maybe they'll thank you instead. Here's something to chew on. What if being rude to AI makes us ruder to people too? Or what if AI gets so smart we start treating it like a real friend? On Reddit, some folks wonder, if I'm mean to AI now, will it remember later? What's your take? Do you think politeness matters? Or is it all just for show? So there you have it. Politeness in AI chats seems small, but it actually raises big questions about cost, ethics, and how we relate to machines. Therefore, your choice to say please isn't just about manners. It's about how you see the future of human-AI interaction. But here's another angle. If companies are spending millions more because of our politeness, it means they're using a lot more electricity. And a lot of electricity, especially from non-renewable resources, means more fuel is burned. That's a real environmental impact. So what's the solution? Should AI become more efficient at handling polite language? Should users be mindful of how they interact? Or should companies invest in greener energy solutions to power their data centers? What's your take? Will you keep sprinkling please into your AI chats or drop the extra words and treat it like any other tool? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up and follow for more content on AI, marketing, and everything in between. And see you next time.